to another XTex tutorial video. Today I'm going to be covering how we tile this herringbone material, and then we're going to send it over to a 3D scene I've made in Blender. So, all I'm going to do is take my scan and turn on pattern recognition for this one. See, it works pretty straightforward, pretty easy, no changes I need to make. And that tile looks pretty nice. It happens for all the texture maps. And then I just want to quickly view this in 3D to make sure that it not only looks good 2D, but when we put this on a model, it's going to tile nicely as well. And as far as XTex goes, that's about it. I saved this material. Then over in Blender, I'm just going to go to File, Import, and I've activated my U3M plugin, so I have the option to import U3M files, navigate where I save this herringbone material, load it in, and it comes in with all the texture maps. And the next thing I'm actually going to want to do is toggle over to the U3M tab that comes along with the plugin. Up at the top, if I click that U3M tab, then we can see on the right-hand side, we have all of the BSDF attributes that we can adjust. And over on the left, we have our scale. I'm going to change that now. The scale would come over correctly if my model was scaled to the real-world size, but it's not, as a lot of models aren't. And I just switch this over to render view, and we can check out the actual shader that's created really quickly. I have this custom U3M node that if I click tab, you can see all the maps are linked over to another BSDF that we can then connect into our standard output. And all of these attributes are then editable, so we can adjust the maps to make them more bumpy, more reflective, and of course, we can adjust any other attribute we would want, such as the scale. But here, I'm just going to, show really quickly if I were to bump up the normals a little bit so that we get a little bit more detail out of those, since the directional lighting isn't super strong in this scene. And I could make it more reflective, but this material is pretty matte, so I'm just going to send that back to the default value. And then I think this looks pretty good, so I'm just going to add some fuzz on top of it, render it out, and this is the final result I got. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy using your XTex materials.